Fuchs at the parents, taking the day and doing some painting over by the parents, doing the garage. And if anybody's looking for exercise, scraping and painting the garage will get you the exercise you need. Basically, recommend if you're doing it is watch where the sun is and take advantage of shade as in the back section of the garage, because the sun was to the east, and got to use the shade. And as you can see, I don't know, is that there's a scraping project going on, and so that's that. And got some painting I'll show you that I did on the back to keep myself busy. But I thought I'd give an update on the garden. Just picked spinach the other day, and my dad makes a decent bacon vinegar, hot bacon vinegar dressing with it, and it tastes very good. I mean, if I make it, it's one of those things that if somebody else makes something and you're like, I can't make it the same way they do, so I don't get it. Along with the painting thing, I felt like the Karate Kid on like wax on, wax off. Mr. Miyagi gives me a paintbrush and tells you, brush back, brush forth. And so I'm thinking of a movie that I don't know if it's out there yet, but I'll throw dibs on it. The Drunken Painter for martial arts film. Gonna go with it. So if it has not been done, and somebody gets the ideal down the road, I put it out there. Again, the Drunken Painter. Goofy kind of day. I am going to have another video. I think I'm going to do 2 videos. Do this one at the Fuchs, and then maybe do one at the park, and put those out together. So let's see if we can get a view of the garden here, and go over what's going on. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah. So this is the paint job I just finished on the back of the house for them. Turned out good. Is the previous paint, some of the wood, the paint soaked in, and it just didn't. This paint for some reason evened out decently. Worked out nice. Garden-wise, let's see if I can get this right. Got tomatoes going. Last couple of years, my parents really haven't had luck with tomatoes. It looks like they should do all right. They got a little dill grows all over the place here, but I'm trying to keep this one section in front for dill. My mom likes using it. Carrots, they're going to get some carrots, nothing crazy. Pea plants, they're going to get some, but it would be nice if they had 1 or 2 more plants. It would make things a little good. Garlic in the back, that's going to be getting picked within the month. Spinach, like I say, we just picked some of that. As you can see, it was going to seed, so we want to get that before it goes to seed. Row of beans that are going pretty nice. Flowers are coming on there, so beans will be coming. Onions, they're doing okay. And lettuce, my dad just picked some of this yesterday, so they're getting a nice sort of lettuce. Another crop of spinach, so I'll be digging that out and replanting with something. And if things go, my parents are going to get cucumbers if these plants go. Kind of crazy. But yeah, spinach, I'm going to be digging that out, and I'm not sure what I'm going to plant yet. I may do another bean plant. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe I'd do spinach again. We'll see. Again, tomatoes are doing good. There's some dill in the back and tomato plant in the back. Forgot to show pepper plants. Dad's got a lot of pepper plants, and in the beginning in this area, they don't really take off until it starts getting warm. And they're doing pretty good. Thing is, there's some regular, I wasn't going to go with regular green peppers because they haven't had luck lately. Well, I decided instead of putting them in the garden, we'll put them with the hot peppers. So there's going to be a mix of hot peppers and regular peppers. another tomato plant that just needed someplace to find. A couple tomato plants, a small pepper plant. Parsley's been going great. I didn't even cover the parsley this year for winter, and it grows. I mean, I try to like use the bricks to keep it within an area. And then lily just a couple days ago, that was in full bloom. I wish those lasted longer. Kind of called a tiny poem lily, and it's pretty neat. So got some gladiolas that are coming up, and the plant in the middle, I am not sure what that is yet. We'll be seeing. And then these are seed that I planted, and those are just about blooming right now. And then my rest of my area, that's kind of the flowers have died off and are reblooming. Some gladiolas. These plants here, they're not dead. They're just the flowers died off, and they'll rebloom. So kind of got a bad time. I got some marigolds that are going to be coming up. Tiger lilies about to bloom. I transplanted a mum plant. I'm not sure if this thing's, it seems like it's taking. It's still green. It's been going, so let's see what happens. This is a partial mum plant that I decided to, my front area had a mum. Peonies bush died off. That grew pretty good. I'm going to have to cut that back a little bit. These are what I call cornflowers, and I apologize I didn't get the name of them. I could. I have to do that when these bloom, and as you can see, they'll be blooming in another, probably, I'd say a week. There should be flowers on there, and these attract bees. Mum plant in the back, that's going pretty good. And then some light border flowers that I need to get some water up here and do that. So that's what we got for flowers and the area for outside. And some geraniums going on here. So that's about it. Again, I'll get another video. One thing I forget, I talked about a couple serious video topics last year, and it's like, should keep bringing that up, but one of my topics was suicide prevention, and also dealing with drugs in the United States, no matter illegal or legal. Kind of opioid crisis. It seems like nobody's talking about that stuff anymore, and I don't know. It just seems like it's topics that you just wait for that. Today is Suicide Prevention Day, or today is Drug Prevention Day, and it's like, no, we just don't need a day. So you guys got to remember, you know, if you need help or something, again, I'll get the phone number for the suicide prevention. I'll bring that up in my next video. And same with the drug thing. If you can find somebody to talk to, or get help, or just get rid of stuff that, if you don't need it, don't use it. If you're just dependent, or it's something that's easy access, try to get away from it. I wish I could give better advice or something like that, but it's a couple topics that I think, you know, it seems like the only time these topics get brought up is if somebody famous gets involved or gets tied to it, and then you're going to get coverage for a couple weeks, or, you know, somebody's going to have, some news thing's going to have a in-depth look or something like that. And it's like, yeah, you guys need to talk about it regularly, and that's something I should be doing too. I've done enough of these videos, and if you can help somebody out, or know somebody, you know, it's kind of inconvenience, or you feel like, yeah, I don't know how to deal with it, well, try helping. And people, again, maybe babbling a little bit here, but yeah, it's something that just realize, it's like, you know what, I haven't talked about it, and it needs to be talked about. So again, suicide prevention's serious thing to deal with, and there's a lot going on for people and stuff like that. And I hope you take the time to think that hey, you're important no matter what. And each day brings some challenges, and you may not like them, but if you can get past some of them, you'll be fine. And the drug thing, like I say, if you got some drugs that you don't need, get rid of them. I mean, just do it, dump it, and start a new day. I don't know, go for a walk, paint a garage. But I'll get some movies on my next talk, and so that's about it. The YouTube channel I have, I've kind of changed things up a little bit. A lot of playlists with movie trailers. Again, this, for people that aren't aware, is I kind of did a channel for obscure movies, kind of. I have popular movies in there every once in a while, but for the most part, I'd say at least 50% of the movies that I have gone over are ones that are like streamed or haven't made the movie theaters. So that's about it, and again, I'll get another video. Hopefully see if the park's decent. It's starting to get a little warm today, and with the sun and that, I've been burning the last couple days with the scraping and the painting, so I'm kind of avoiding the sun a little bit. I hope everybody has a good day, and maybe Academy Award for the drunken painter down the road. What do you think of that, people? Have a good one.